So personalized programming, it starts with additional assessment. So this is just an opportunity to get to know your coach to get to know you, your training goals, your schedule, nutrition, work, and so on. So it's basically all the information the coach needs to personalize a program designed or based on you. And this could be different for someone that has a 9-to-5 job, someone that works one on, one off schedule, etc. Whatever your schedule is with work, school, we work around that. And it's a chance to see what your lifestyle's like, what your goals are, your training background, if you have any, your injury history, a starting point to so we can actually start personalizing a program. And then after that initial assessment, we then got an assessment period. So the initial assessment will start with a call. So we'll have a one-to-one call with our clients. It's basically like FaceTime or Skype, and we just chat for 20 minutes. Or I do 20 minutes. Some coaches do 30 minutes, depending on the questions and how in depth they want to go, based off information given when you sign up for the program. So yeah, we have an initial call, so we get to know each other, answer questions back and forth, and then we get to know each other, background, etc., everything I just went through. Once we've done that, and the coach has got a good base of information on you, we then go into an assessment period. And this can basically vary from day to day. It could be a couple of days if you are a beginner, because it's not that much we need to test as you are pretty new to sport or training. So we'll start from the basics, hypertrophy and monostructural work from there, and then we'll start building, and the program will evolve over time as we start building volume in the training, pretty much. Or it could be from a couple of weeks of intense training. Could be a good phase, a training block, just so coach can get a good bunch of data, especially if you are a high-level athlete, been doing it a long time. We got a good number of tests to test, and to get the best from it, we need to spread that out over a couple of weeks, and we're not cramming 20 tests into a day, into a week. We spread it out so you can hit each one at a nice high intensity and give the best results pretty much you can. And then also in that training or that test block, we will cover movement screening, energy systems, strength, just so we basically hit all areas, gymnastics, strict kipping, etc. Test all that so we've got the data. Once the coach knows or they have all the information they need, then they'll start to write a training program that fits your needs and your schedule, which they went through in their initial assessment at the start. So initial assessment, we find out about you, your goals, days you train, how long you have to train, etc. Assessment period, we then test you physically, movements, energy systems and strength, and then we put those two together. So we look at like weaknesses, etc., what needs work, what doesn't, and then fit that into your schedule and your work schedule, etc., to give you the best work-life routine, pretty much. And then you'll report, with the programming, you'll report your results on a day-to-day basis. So we use a platform. You'll receive your programming every day, and then you can post photos, videos, comments, leave messages for the coach, and then coach will get back to you. With my coaches, I make sure they give at least an hour, 2 hours in the morning, and also an hour, 2 hours in the middle of the day or evening to respond to clients' questions. So depending on the time of day, where you are in the world, etc., it depends on when your coach will get back to you. But pretty much they should get back to you that day. So if you have a question on your programming, maybe ask it a day before or a couple of hours before you do it. Hopefully just to give enough chance for your coach to get back to you as soon as possible before you start that session. And then if after you post all your results on a daily basis, if you feel like you need to have something commented on, or the coach seen something, so like a movement, if you posted a video and a coach seen one of the movements or something was incorrect, then they could basically leave feedback on the video, say next time make sure you do this, try this, etc., to make changes. Or if you ask the question, the coach can just get back to the question with that. And then if some of them send out monthly emails, so gives you like a basic overall picture. So if you're just following a daily program, don't know exactly what the end goal is. Some of our coaches, if they think it's needed, they'll send you a email like monthly saying this month we're hitting this and so on. So it keeps you motivated, and it also knows what the end goal is. So at the end of the month, you know what is expected or what you're building towards. And the results and review process is always ongoing. So like I said, the program is completely personalized to you. So the more you put your results in, post videos, leave comments about the program in the daily program, the coach can then review it, make changes to the next day. So if you post on saying you feel really tired, fatigued from the last couple of weeks, the next day the coach will probably change that to like a recovery day or a rest day. Just give you something easy to just so you move and give you a chance to recover. So that's the beauty of a personalized programming. You're not just going in every day and completely beating yourself up. It's not good for the body and the mind. You will just hit a brick wall and crash at some point. So that's where we always build this relationship with our clients. So we know how they're feeling. They can let us know. We're always talking every day. So we can basically make the best out of the training. Like if you're feeling good that day, then we can push it. If you're not feeling good, we can rein it in, give you aerobic work, or more structural work, and just some flow work, just to get the body moving, give the mind some rest, but still get a sweat on. And then that's where like the program and relationship will evolve over time. So at the start, it might be quite hard to get the flow of it and realize where the program's going. But the more you stick to it, the more you post your results, the more the program will then evolve around you. So the more the coach can see movement patterns. So if they watched you snatch and something's out, we can then hit a block phase. So start pulling from blocks, etc. If it's the bottom of a squat, we can then start building a program really more in depth for you. So the more you stay with us, obviously the better the program's going to get, or more targeted, because the coach will then see more in depth little small issues that need fixing. So yeah, that covers the personalized programming, what it involves. If you're interested, please click the link below, sign up for 4 weeks, and we'll take you through exactly the same process. So you get an idea what it is. You then get 4 weeks of free programming, and then there's no commitment. And then from there, after the 4 weeks, if you're interested, you then sign up for our programming, and you basically just carry on where you left off. So you have 4 weeks free, and then from there, if you carry on, the program will just literally carry on from there. So thanks for watching, and make sure you click that link below.